Communities, large and small, across the Southern Union have been actively engaged in public evangelism. In an effort to engage more churches in public evangelism, I have held 3 System for Survival in the 21st Century evangelistic meetings across the Southern Union this year, including the Atlanta suburb of Snellville, Georgia, and the rural community of Dublin, Georgia.
This series erased the size. This series, for the last 3 weeks, I didn't see a rural community. I saw a responding community, and that changes the view of everything.
We haven't had an evangelistic meeting here in a long time, and it was much needed. It was a joy to see so many children that came out and young adults.
Being involved in this meeting has shown me that there is something more that we need to do for Christ. You know, we go to work, we're involved with our kids and we're involved with our families, but I've had an opportunity to focus on telling somebody else something about Jesus.
The other day, I had a wonderful experience. I was standing outside about 5 minutes to 7, and I looked across the street and looked down the street, and families were just walking to church. This crusade has opened the doors of the membership and the doors of our church and have brought them together.
Evangelism Training has a long-standing focus in the Southern Union, and this year's EC3 Evangelism Conference built on this tradition. This year's conference provided one more opportunity for pastors and lay members to sharpen their evangelistic toolkit in preparation for the 2019 Year of Evangelism.
Did you know that 95% of Christians will go to their grave without ever bringing somebody to Christ? That is a tragedy, but it's fixable. That's why over 30 years ago, the Southern Union started an evangelism council, now called EC3. The goal for EC3 is to prepare the church for evangelism, proclaim the Adventist message, and propel the church forward to reach its community.
For me, it's resources, equipping pastors so that they can actually do the work and reminding us of what we're supposed to be doing instead of just continuing to just create a clique mentality in our churches. We need to be outreach focused.
Sometimes it can feel somewhat lonely being by yourself, and this is just a great way to reach out, to have dinner together, socialize together, have conversations, get ideas from one another. So that's one of the things that I enjoy about EC3.
These seminars are helping you to assess where you are and give you different tools to help you do evangelism in 2018 rather than using old methods.
We are so excited for 2019 to be the year of evangelism. That's why EC3 is another tool in your arsenal, so you can become a part of the 5% club.
While not everyone can attend evangelism training events, several evangelism resources are available to pastors and members on the Southern Union website. 2019 will mark 10 years since the previous year of evangelism emphasis in the Southern Union. With all praise to God, the 2009 evangelism emphasis resulted in the greatest annual growth of the church in the history of the Southern Union. Next year, let's join together in encouraging public evangelism meetings in every church across the great Southern Union, and through faith, let's watch what the Lord will do.